Hello lovely people, it's a girl Obaa Yaa. If you're new to my channel, I say welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for turning back in. In today's video, I want to talk about why I have good hair. Yes. Yeah, I've heard it so many times. People say I have good hair. So in today's video, I want to talk about good hair. Why I have good hair. Okay, so if you're interested, then stay tuned. But before we dive right into this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also to turn on the notification bell so that you are notified when I upload my new video. Also, check me out on Instagram. Guys, subscribe. We are almost at 5K. 5K. Guys, let's hit this 5K, and then guys, let's make it to 10,000K by the end of this year. We can do this. We can do this. Yes, we can do this. Hey, I need to dance. Hold up, I'm coming. Subscribe. It is free. Let us hit this 5K, and then we're gonna hit the 10K. So subscribe it. Okay. Okay, now without further ado, let's dive right into this video. Okay. So many times people have said I have good hair. Yes, and it's something that I don't want to hear that. I really don't want to hear that. But one of the reasons why they say I have good hair is because of my length. Of course, when they see my length, they are, first of all, they are astonished, they are surprised, they're in awe, they are, what other word can I find? They are amazed, they are baffled, they can't believe it. They just wonder how I do it. And the first question is, how did you do it? How did you get your hair so long? Oh, you have good hair. It's because you have good hair. At that moment, typically, if someone asks me, how did I get my hair so long? I can't give you an answer like this. The first answer that will come to mind, or the first thing I would say is, yeah, because I took care of it. Like that's the only answer that makes sense that I can give, right? It's because I took care of it, because I took time to learn my hair, it's because I took time to dedicate to understanding what my hair needs, what it doesn't need, how it can or can't be treated, you know. Those are the things I needed to learn. So if someone asks me, how did you grow your hair? I'm like, oh, I can't really, the answer they would expect me to give is not what I would give them. So in most cases, I'll just say, yeah, you just write me or contact me, or then I can explain to you further. But then if I say something like that, then they're like, you don't want to tell, you don't want to share your secret, you just want to keep it to yourself. But that's not the case. That is totally not the case. It's just that it's so much information, I cannot just give you one information like that, you know. So yeah, typically when people see my length, when people see my hair, after asking, is that your hair? And then I say yes, and then say, wow, how did you get your hair this long? And then it's like, oh, you have good hair. The next reason why people actually say that I have good hair is because I can comb my hair. I actually got that mainly in the beginning of my hair journey, when my hair started growing at all. People would say that, how can you comb your hair? Because they'll say, how do you handle it? First of all, they'll ask, how do you handle your hair? Are you able to comb your hair? And I'm like, yes. And then they're like, but I cannot comb my hair. My hair is too hard. My hair is too strong. My hair is too difficult to get a comb through it. But then if you can comb your hair, that means you have good hair, because your hair, it might be softer and it's easier to manage. It's not so difficult to handle. So that is why you have good hair. And in my head, I'm like, no. And I'm like, no. And then I try to explain the steps that I take in order to comb my hair. In order to be able to comb my hair, first of all, I moisturize my hair, then I apply my oil or my conditioner or whatever. I mean, I just try to explain the steps you can take in order to make your hair softer or to make your hair more malleable so that you can actually get a comb through it. Because in most cases, those people who complain that they can't get their hair or they can't comb their hair because their hair is too hard or too stiff or too difficult, or too difficult, is because the hair is dry. It's dry. Anyway, the hair is dry. Hold up. So the hair is dry, so that's why you can't get a comb through it. Come, try and comb dry hair, and then of course it will hurt. Of course you will lose hair. Your hair is going to break off. The hair is way too dry. So that's the thing they don't know yet, or they're still learning, and that is when they attribute their hair. Not only is their hair dry because they're trying to comb it dry, their hair is dry because it's not moisturized, but I'll get to that. Okay, so basically I explain, okay, I put this and I do that and then I do that. And the funny thing is, even after explaining all that, they are still skeptical, and then they'll be like, nah, you have good hair, that is why you can comb your hair. And I'll be like seriously, don't you want to learn? Don't you want to? It's like I'm giving you information, but you don't want the information. Why? I'm trying to help out, but you don't want to listen. You don't want to hear it. I cannot do anything else but tell you what you can do. But if you don't want to take this information, I cannot help you, my dear. I cannot help you. So the next thing, what people actually usually say, or when they see and when they touch my hair without permission, yes, because when I wear my hair out, I always have to expect someone's hands in my hair, whether I like it or not. Okay, in some of my old videos, I'll be like, yeah, don't touch my hair. But now, see, at this point, yeah, I am too, I don't want to stress myself, okay, because I'll be talking all day long to be like, don't touch my hair. I'm tired. Okay, so at this point, I'll just feel someone touch my hair. I'll turn around and be like, yeah, what's up? Can I help you? Or, you know, I'll be like, oh, when I see somebody's hands coming close, I'll just go back. Anyway, that's beside the point of this video. Basically, after touching my hair without permission, then they'll be like, oh, girl, your hair is so soft. Mine is so hard like sponge. So difficult to comb, so difficult to touch, so hard. And I'm like, I don't think your hair is so hard. It's just because it's not moisturized, because your hair is dry. That is why it feels so hard. And then they look at me like, am I speaking in a foreign language? Am I speaking in a diverse tongues or whatever? And I try to explain that the reason why sometimes when I meet people, okay, I as the years went by, I learned that some people can't handle the information that I give when they ask me a question with regards to my hair, because the answer I give is not the answer they expect. Typically, the answer they would expect me to give is, I use this cream, I use this oil, I use this shampoo, and that is what grew my hair. Okay, but that is not the case, my dear. That is absolutely not the case. I have switched I've switched a couple of shampoos, moisturizers, and deep conditioners and everything. But the thing that remains the same is the technique. The thing that remains the same is how I handle my hair. It's not the creams, because I could have the most moisturizing and most nourishing cream in this world, and if I'm still manhandling my hair won't be the length it is at this moment. My hair would not grow. My hair would not stay the same length. It would break off. Okay, so I've been able to keep my hair at this length without it breaking off drastically, or without it breaking off, because of my techniques, because of me dedicating time to learning my hair. I feel like I'm diverting from my initial point. Anyway, so to get back to my point, so they're like, your hair is soft, and that is because you have good hair. You have good hair, and good hair is soft. Good hair is soft and it's easy to handle. That is why, yeah, basically that is their own reasoning and explanation for why I have the hair that I have on my head, because I have good hair. So when I try to explain certain things to people and they just don't get it, I don't want to get frustrated. In my head, I am actually frustrated. I'm like, oh, why don't you get it? But then I understand that some people come from different places. People's mindsets are different. And for me, in the beginning, it was easy for me to embrace my natural hair. It was easy for me, like I have said in my 10 years journey video. I can link it up here, and other videos of mine where I talk about my hair, or where I talk about my journey. For me, embracing my hair was not difficult. It was like this. After I saw the video that changed my life, my natural hair life, I should say, I decided in that moment I was going to transition. I decided I was going to go natural, and that was basically it. That was a done deal for me. It was just a decision I made in that moment, and that was final. I didn't go back. I didn't have a relapse where I decided that I wanted to relax my hair again. No, it was just a one-time decision, and that was it. But some people, I think there are many factors that play a role when people want to go natural, or when they're natural, and how they see their hair. A lot of the stigma that society has put on natural hair, okay? And within our natural hair community, there have been also division. There's been a huge division, especially with regards to the curl pattern. If you go through my videos, in all of my videos, you will never hear me describe my hair in a certain way, or using the hair typing system to describe my hair. I wouldn't say my hair is 4A, 4B, 4C, 4 whatever. When I'm describing my hair, I would say my hair is kinky, coily, kinky, coily, kinky, coily. I would like to use another. What is kinkier than coily and coilier than kinky? Anyway, so my hair is kinky, coily, okay? It's a mixture of that, and it differs with each section, okay? I have some loose curls, yes, some like sections in my middle. I have like a looser, bigger curl, and then some sections I have tighter curl, and I have other sections where the curls are so tiny that it looks like there is no definition. So I have all that. And for me, using the hair typing system never made sense to me in understanding my hair. If I knew my hair was 4C, how did it help me to understand whether my hair is low porosity or high porosity? Because if someone's hair is 4C, for instance, that person's hair might be high porosity or low porosity. The person might have dense hair or fine hair. The strand might be fine or thicker strands. All this information, knowing that I'm 4C, doesn't help me, okay? So that is why I from the beginning, I stayed away from the hair typing system. To each their own, okay? Maybe for someone it's helpful, but I found in most cases that it isn't. I've just find that it's in most cases it's not. So to my point, my initial point, the curls. So usually, typically, girls or people who have people whose hair are in the I can't talk. People who people whose hair are in the 3s, 3A, 3B, 3C, those type of curls are considered beautiful, and those curls are actually considered like good hair. Like if you have that kind of hair, then you have good hair, because your hair is so coily, it's so big, it's so silky. Because typically with 3A, 3B, maybe 3C, yeah, the texture of the hair is more silky. It's not like mine, where I don't have like so shine, but more like a sheen, you know? And it's like more, I mean, you know how 3A, 3B curls look like, yeah? That hair that they define as 3A, 3B. Anyway, so those curls, and that is something like, I feel like most black women would wish their hair to look like when they go natural. That's like the first thing, that's the initial curl pattern they wish to have. And then when they don't have that kind of curl pattern, and they actually turn out having curl pattern like mine, first of all, they might be disappointed, yeah, because their mindset mindset because of society, like I said, society stigma. And then secondly, now they have to find a way in their hearts to learn to love their natural hair just the way it is, and they might find it difficult, especially if their surroundings, now family and friends, are not supportive or are not embracing them or not helping them to work in this journey that they have decided to make. Okay, so first of all, we have pressure from society, we have pressure from our Black communities, and then we have pressure from our own families and friends. So it makes it difficult for some people to accept and to embrace their natural hair and to see their hair, the natural hair, as something beautiful. Excuse me, to see their natural hair as something beautiful and something that is God-given. God gave you the hair. He never makes a mistake. God doesn't make a mistake, and He created you and He decided to give you that set of hair. And because of our history, we lost our identity and we lost so many things alongside with not knowing how to take care of our hair properly. So as the years went by, we had to now relearn how to handle our hair, relearn how to accept ourselves the way we are, relearn how to just be confident in our own skin and our hair the way God intended it to be. Because from all sides we've heard that for so many years, so many centuries, that we are not beautiful, our skin is not beautiful, our features are not beautiful, our hair is not beautiful. So it's something that has eaten up on people, and people up to today are still struggling with it. Some people might not even know that these... Oh, someone just rang the bell. I hope I feel like I've lost my train of thought. Okay, so basically, I think what I was saying is that we've had so many years of oppression and not being accepted the way we are. And now it's just now that people are starting to embrace themselves, embracing their skin, embracing their hair, embracing their features. And for some people, they are still in the place where they're still trying to accept the way they are. And they might not even understand that it's because of society or it's something that they grew up with. Some people feel like they don't even, it's like it's so internalized that they don't realize that these are the reasons why they think the way they think. Because it's something that we've heard for so many years as kids. Maybe when your mom or your grandparent or whenever someone is doing your hair, the person's like, oh, your hair is so hard, your hair is so tough, your hair is so this, it's so that, it's so that. In order for your hair to be soft and pretty, you have to slap on a relaxer for it to be manageable. So these are the things that we've heard for so many years, and we've internalized it. And now that we are trying to accept our hair, when we see it, we still see it in that sense. We still see it in that manner. Okay. And I feel like for some people, I wouldn't say for all people, I feel like for some people, in order for them to be able to really grow their hair the way it should, the way that hair is supposed to grow, because it doesn't matter. The point that I always make is that when some people say, oh, their hair don't grow, I'm like, girl, if your hair didn't grow, you would be bald, okay? If your hair didn't grow, you should be bald by now, because your hair is constantly growing. The issue is maintenance. The issue is how you handle your hair. The issue should be like, yeah, the treatment and what do you do, what don't you do, okay? So I feel like one aspect of why people's hair or some girls are struggling with growing their hair is, first of all, they haven't come to a point of accepting the hair the way it is. They're trying to do something with the hair that the hair is not meant to do. You know, our hair, like there are certain types of hair, it's just like you cannot manipulate it too much, otherwise it will break. Like if your hair is more on the finer side, if you have fine strands, then I would not recommend, or I would not advise you to have your hands in your hair constantly, trying to try out this style, trying to do it, dyeing your hair here and there because you want to try so many things. I wouldn't advise that, because your hair is going to break. You will not see the length that you desire because you're doing way too much to your hair. So I feel like this is something that a lot of people struggle with. Like, first of all, accepting the hair the way it is and accepting the hair's boundaries. And the other issue where I feel like it inhibits people's growth or the way they perceive their hair is them not knowing their hair, is them not learning their hair. Because you would find, like, I would come to find that some people, they want to grow their hair, But then if I want to ask like, yeah, what is your hair type, what is this, what is that, they don't know because they've not invested the time to actually understand their hair. They've not invested the time to know their hair type. When I'm saying hair type, I'm talking about, is your hair high porosity or is it low porosity? Is your hair fine or is it dense? Do you have fine hair strands or do you have thicker hair strands? All these things play a role as to how you have to handle your hair. And some people just want a quick fix, okay? Some people just want to have their hair, just give me the cream, just give me the product and let me grow my hair. But that is not how it works. That is not how it works. You have to invest time. For me to be able to grow my hair this long, it's been 10 years, guys. It's been 10 good years of me growing my hair and maintaining it at this length, okay? It's not something that I just did overnight, okay? It was something each month, each week, each month, each year, I had to keep on being good to my hair. Let's say, I just had to keep on maintaining my hair. I had to keep on with my regimen, even though sometimes like I would prolong my wash days or everything, but I still, when I did my hair, I would do my hair. I would take my time to do my hair and not like rush through the process of doing my hair, you know. I'd be patient with my hair, even though like in real life, your girl sometimes is not so patient, but for some reason with my hair, I am. And so that is something that I had to develop. That's something I had to learn because I knew what I wanted. I knew that I wanted my hair to grow and I knew my hair was capable of growing. That is also the mindset. That is like the third thing, the mindset, your mindset towards your hair. Okay? Have the mindset that your hair can grow because hair grows. Everybody's hair is supposed to grow. So your mindset, you don't go in with your hair, you don't go in with the mindset that, this my hair self, it's not going to grow. This my hair self, it's just too kinky, it's just too strong, it's just too hard, it's just too this and so that. No, don't go in with that mindset. Go in with the mindset that yes, my hair can grow, my hair can thrive. I may not have this curl pattern that I initially wanted, but this curl pattern that I actually have is still beautiful and I can still rock my hair. My hair is beautiful and it's unique in its own way, okay? Whew. Guys, actually, I had my points right here, and I have shifted far from the points that I wrote. I have shifted far away from the points that I actually initially wrote down to make with this video. Anyway, but I think it still fits in this good hair stuff. So anyway, when I edit, I'll see how I'll do it. So, but now, after talking all this and all that, what is good hair? What is good hair? For me, to my understanding, and what I feel like is good hair is healthy hair. First and foremost, you have good hair if you have healthy hair, okay? If your hair is healthy, it doesn't matter if your hair is short or if it's long. Your hair, as long as it's healthy, then it's good. Then it's good hair, then it's fine. Then it's okay. As long as you're treating your hair well, then it's good hair. Good hair is not dependent on your length. Just because someone has long hair doesn't mean their hair is healthy, and that doesn't mean that they have good hair, okay? Just because someone's hair is long doesn't mean they have good hair, and just because your hair is short doesn't mean you have bad hair, okay? I don't believe in the term good hair, like I've already established in this video. So good hair is also not based on your texture. Good hair is not based on your texture. You can have the biggest curls, your hair is good. You can have the most tiniest curls, your hair is still good. Your hair is good the way it is. Like I said, God is perfect and the things that he does is perfect. He created you in his image, and therefore if he decided to give you that side of hair, then he most definitely thought about it, and it's like, girl, this curl pattern is gonna fit you so well with your shape, with your skin tone and your features. That hair is gonna be popping on your head. That is why he gave it to you. So it's not by accident. The hair you have in your head is beautiful, and it doesn't matter what curl pattern you have, it is good the way it is, because that is how God intended it to be. Okay, can I hear the church say amen? Amen. Woo! I can feel the anointing. Whoa. So guys, I have come to the end of this video, and I hope you could pick one or two things from it. And if you have any if you have any suggestions, or if you have anything to contribute to what I said, then leave them in the comments below. I'd like to know your opinions. I would like to know what you think about this topic, good hair. It's such a broad topic, and I just decided to narrow it to this to the points that I made. But if you have other points that you want to make with regards to this topic, then leave them in the comments below. I love to read your comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and to subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so that you are notified when I upload my new video. Also, check me out on Instagram. Stay blessed, stay healthy, and stay safe. See you again in my next video. It's your girl, Obaa Yaa. Obaa Yaa. Orada Obaa Yaa. Obaa Yaa. Oh, bye. Guys, someone also want to tell you something, so you better listen ahead. Okay, tell them.
Okay, guys, please kindly subscribe to Miss Obaa Yaa. You watching Jada, Tanya, Cynthia, and the rest of you guys. Please subscribe, help the channel. Thanks a lot. Love you. Mwah.